All right, what's going on, guys? Instead of just uploading the replays, I figured here. Hang on, let me move my camera so you guys can actually see my inputs when I'm talking here. Is it in the way? Oh, I don't even think it was in the way. Anyway, what I want to do here is show you my heat race from DSRL on Monday night, the Open Series, and just kind of how things played out. It's an 8-lap heat race, and show you this, and then I'll show you a little bit of the feature where but a lot of us made quite a few mistakes, and just ways to fix the mistakes as quick as possible without putting yourself in danger or the other cars around you in danger, getting into the wall or getting into another car, things like that. When and how to lift. Everybody thinks if I just lift, I'll be okay. And often, too often that ends up being the wrong way to go about it, because if you lift really, really hard right away, the car loves to shoot to the right. If you get back into the gas right after that, it'll shoot left. I'm sure you guys know that by now, but rolling in and out of the throttle, corner entry, times where I got too sideways, things like that. But I want to talk about this heat race first, because this heat race here, we're in heat race number 2. So top 2 go to the dash, top 3 transfer. Pretty much this whole heat race from lap 1, I got a really good start here, so I stayed even with him. I knew that I was going to be quick enough on the top, just about 3 or 4 laps in, while he wanted to run the slider line here that you could see. Lanier is very slider line dominant for 10-15 laps early in a race like this, when there's a lot of grip here on the exit and a lot of grip in the entry. You can slide up, get all the grip coming off, and really not lose any speed if you have the right gear in. So I just wanted to keep staying on the top, keep my momentum up. I'm full throttle the whole time. The car behind me is nowhere near us. I know I have plenty of room back here to just ride behind him as he keeps running this slider line. And while he does that, he just keeps throwing more and more marbles up here for me to get grip. So here, big lift right away. This is lap 4 coming to lap 5, so we're halfway. And I know right now, okay, I caught him. I don't slide him, because I just said we're only halfway, right? He's run that slider line every single lap. There's no point for me to duck underneath him here and slide him. We still have 4 more laps to go. Okay, a lot of people make the mistake of saying, oh, I caught a guy, I better slide him. Well, I caught a guy, I need to get around him as quick as possible. You don't always have to. Especially in a short heat race like this, where 3 transfer, 2 go to the dash. Another huge lift coming out of this corner. I almost hit him because I lifted too late. Top 2 are going to the dash no matter what. So I know we're probably going to get a redraw. Fate isn't usually on my side in these redraws anyway. So I just know here, all I have to do is be patient, wait till the last lap, make a move. If I'm still this close, then I can make my move and go for it. So big lift here, got out of it. He's still running his kind of short slider line now. I have a huge run here. We're on lap 6. Okay, terrible exit on this corner here because he was really, really slow in front of me. I'm going 95 miles an hour. He's only going 86 right in front of me. 9 miles an hour is a huge difference when there's less than a car length between you guys. So terrible exit. I didn't get to stay up here in the marbles. Great job by him. Forced me to cut under him. I have no choice now but to run the slider, which is okay because we're coming to 2 to go. So I get down as low as I can to get us all this grip, and I want to aim right for this spot here. This is the thinnest part of the slick line, right through here. Thinnest part of the slick. I don't want to be in the slick for very long. Get through it, get out of it, get up to the grip, hang on to the lead on that lap. 2 to go right now. I'm going to stay back on the top. He wants to throw a big slider. That's fine. Okay, he threw a great slider. He's way clear. He's got a ton of speed. I realize, okay, he's still got about a car length on me on that exit, so no point in me throwing another slider. I'm going to tuck in behind him. He actually ran the short slider line again. So I knew I'm going to have a full head of steam coming out of this corner way faster than he is. One to go. Time to throw another big slider. Again, aiming for the least amount of slick on the track. I could have gone a little bit low or a little bit higher here and missed like this weird lip that Lanier has, but I didn't. I just wanted to make sure I was clear because I knew he was running that weird middle slider line, so I wanted to be as low as possible. I get through here, car gets tight. You can see me crank the wheel to the left and put the brake on to get it to go back to the left. Now I know, okay, I don't have a very good exit here. We're on the last lap. He's going to be coming right up behind me. I got to run another slider line. Same line I did last lap and hang on to the lead. Checker flag. Okay, you don't have to battle all 8 laps of a heat race. There's no point. Where's third place? A second behind us. And the only reason third place is still this far back is because we didn't sit here and battle for 8 laps. We battled for 2. You know, we battled pretty hard for 2 there with a couple sliders, but smart sliders. Am I clear? Am I aiming in the right spot? Do I have enough speed for the exit to hold the line? No, I didn't here. Okay, like he did the lap before, this lap before on lap 7. He had a great exit here. Plenty of speed to stay out in front of me. I had a terrible corner exit here. Car got a little bit tight towards the wall there, and I turned off the cushion to not kill myself. So I knew, okay, back to the top. Keep my momentum up here. I'll get him right here. Got him here. Last lap, white flag. It's okay to run this line and protect yourself. Protect the slider. He's not going to pass you. There's too much grip on the track for me as I slide to the top. Heat race win. And I actually ended up getting a good redraw number because I think I started second or third. I don't remember where I started in the dash. Let's find out, actually. In the dash now. I don't think there's anything too exciting. Yeah, so redraw was 1. We didn't get a big redraw here, so like we usually do. Again, trying to get a good restart. Oh, my phone's going off. Hang on. Let me close. Sorry guys, nothing professional about the video I'm doing here for you guys. I'm just trying to get it as quick as possible. Trying to get a good restart here, like I did on the heat race. Not so much. Got caught in the slick there. Dustin pulls ahead of me pretty easily. Okay. This is Rumsey behind me, and I knew that. Rumsey's pretty wild. I don't know if you guys have ran with Rumsey very often or not, but he can be really, really wild sometimes. And my goal here was to just not get ran over. So not a very good exit, not a very good start. Rumsey lifts, and he goes middle. And we're clear on the top for pretty much the whole time. I don't think this was very exciting. Steinke, this was another big lift here. Steinke threw a kind of a slider here that I wasn't expecting him to come up on the backstretch like that. I thought he was going to cut back down into the corner, but he didn't. So we all kind of slow down a little bit. But here's another thing too. Knowing who you're racing against, I know Steinke can rip the lip, so I don't have to be as cautious with somebody like that in front of me until the feature, and I'll show you guys that in a little bit when he did hit the wall. But I think we finished like this actually, so maybe did I get second? Oh, that's right, Dustin got into the wall and I got second. So here's Dustin getting into the wall. I saw it happen. Triple monitors, guys. I'm telling you, get triple monitors. It'll change your life. See everything that happens. Dustin gets into the wall. I cut down. We almost kill each other. We run second in the dash. Feature time. Let's go to the lap we start. Okay. So we talked patience in the heat race. Now we're talking patience for the first, this is a 30 lap race, so we're talking 15-20 laps here of just relaxing, trying to stay in a groove, keep the momentum up. You know, we got a caution. We might have got one early. I think there was 3 cautions. I can't remember for sure, but Again, outside pole is always the hardest starting spot, so you got to kind of be almost ahead of the guy on the inside and on the gas just before him. And again, a great start. And like I said, I know Steinke and I know Rumsey and I know Dustin. I know Steinke likes to rip the top. I'm going to give that to him. It's lap 1. No need to cut under him and try to get a race down the front stretch here and throw a slider. It's lap 1. Okay, Rumsey's behind me. Dustin's on the inside. Dustin, I know, likes to run the bottom. Rumsey likes to get around people as fast as he can. Okay, so I got a guy I can trust, and a guy I'm not too sure about. I want to keep these two guys in front of me and race with them, rather than getting stuck back here and racing sliders with Rumsey. Okay, Rumsey, it's lap 7 or it's lap 4, I guess that would be. Here's Rumsey getting into the wall, and he wrecked his car, and he's out of the race. Don't have to worry about Rumsey anymore. Okay, caution number 1. You got hit by a couple guys there, too. Fast forward till we go green. Single file restarts at DSRL. We're going green right here. Speed this up a little bit because I don't think it gets too interesting yet. Me and Steinke wanted to rip the top the whole time. Dustin loved that bottom. Here it is, right here. So, I just talked about racing with guys you can trust. I trust this guy, and I trust Richie behind me. I know Richie's not going to throw a bomb on me. I would hope not. He's my teammate. All right. So, here's Steinke. Gets into the corner. Car gets extremely tight because he didn't get the grip he wanted on the entry. Okay. I see it, and I think, okay, he looks like he's going to correct it. Didn't correct it. Got into the wall. I'm still half throttle. Way too late on the brakes. Slam into him. Cockpit view looks a little bit difficult to read. Okay, I'm focused on my entry, and I can see... You guys can barely see him. I can see him just on the edge of the triple monitor. Right? But you guys can barely see him because I'm not recording all that. So we'll go like a quarter speed here. I can see him. Boom, he hits the wall. Try to get out of the gas as fast as I can and get on the brake. Couldn't do it. Now here's the important part. Yeah, that happened. That sucks. We can't do anything about it. Not in the gas. Still not in the gas. Still not in the gas. In the gas. As soon as my car is pointing the direction I want it to be and I know I'm not touching him anymore, I'm back in the gas. Quick look to your inside. We have controls to do that. Says, okay, this guy, John Harper, running the bottom. I have plenty of room to get off this corner without killing anybody else. Steinke, slow into the gas. Harper sees me. Everybody's good. Green flag racing again. Fast forward again till we get to another caution. I can't remember when it is. There's a mistake I want to show you guys somewhere. And I kind of ride the wall for a minute. Right there. So not a good entry. Car hopped right here at the start-finish line. And the front tires were bouncing, and I didn't get the car pointed the way I wanted it to on the entry. So I slide up into the wall. Okay, car's tight, not in the gas, using the brake to get off the wall. That's a thing a lot of people think. Oh, if I jam the gas, it's going to get me off the wall. iRacing has something coded in to the wall to prevent people from wall riding. So if you gas it, all you do is shoot up the wall and the right rear snaps. So, you know, if in real life, if you guys do this, I know everybody says, oh, you know, you got to stomp the gas if you're on the wall or you need the car to turn left right away. Yeah, that works sometimes, but when you're on the wall in this game, a little bit of brake and a little bit of throttle is your friend because you'll come unglued when you come unglued. You can't get it off. I mean, you can see I'm cranked to 90 degrees to the left here, and the car just won't come off the wall till it finally does, and then you can get back in the gas. Okay, here's Richie behind me. Richie had a big run on me because I was in the wall for so long. He hit the wall a little bit too, but he didn't do it in the corner, so he's got to run on me. Smart move by Richie here. Could have thrown a big slider here, but he was running the bottom anyway in 3 and 4, I think, the whole time. So he gets out of it and just kind of settles in. It's only lap 13, okay? I know it says 16, but we started on lap 3, so... Or I guess it says lap 15. I don't know why it said 16 for a second. Anyway, so now here's a string of mistakes I want to show you guys. Here's Dustin running away now. So in my head, I'm thinking, oh god, I just messed up this corner entry. I don't want to keep doing it. Get too sideways on entry. Lose half a tenth. Come around again. Enter too low. Don't get as much speed as I could have had in the corner. So in the back of my mind, I was thinking, okay, I just hit the wall. I just hit the wall. I just hit the wall. I don't want to do it again. And that's fine. You know, get your rhythm back. Get your momentum going. Try your best to not keep doing it. Bouncing on the cushion there. The car's bottoming out. Got a little bit too high. A little too sideways on the entry there because I was just all out of shape coming out of the corner. So again, I didn't want to get into the wall in 3 and 4. So I overcompensate and slide the car into the corner. And pay attention to the throttle here the whole time too. I'm out of the gas. Almost all the way in it, almost all the way in it. And then boom, I'm pointing the right direction. I'm in the gas. Out of the gas, get the car turned. Slowly get back into it. I'm on the wall, brake to get off of it. Get back into the gas when I'm pointing in the right direction. Out of the gas, a little bit of brake. Got a little confident there because the car felt really good. It felt like I was pointing in the right direction. Gave it a nice hard blip of gas to keep me turned to where I wanted to be. All the way back in the throttle. Lanier kind of likes this if you cut the corner a little bit, so I was trying that. It doesn't really like it if you get up here, there's a hole. I was trying that and I was getting a little too sideways. You can see it brake there. But it was okay. I mean, it wasn't hurting my time that much. You can see me get a big blip in the corner there, all full throttle with the last 2 or 3 laps. That's just because, okay, my car's pointing in the right direction. I probably felt it turn a little tight, so I hit the gas pretty hard to point myself to where I wanted to be on the corner exit. If you look here, I'm pointing still over here, so that big shot of throttle points me where I want to go, and then I can get out of it and then back into it. Fast forward here. Oh, that looked like a big mistake. Oh yeah, almost threw it in there like a non-wing car. Really tight, terrible entry. Just staying out of the throttle as long as I can, just to try and minimize mistakes in that corner. Car bouncing again. I know it's bouncing. I'm going to enter a little lower. Catch the cushion on the exit. Full throttle on the point of the right direction. I think a caution came out. Yeah, caution came out. I didn't run the bottom at all here. We're going to restart with 10 to go, I think. Oh, don't do this either. So, we're pacing. Pace truck's 40 miles an hour. Dustin's pacing at a beautiful 40 miles an hour. I didn't realize we were going green, so I wasn't all the way up to him, so then I had to catch up here. I didn't realize that the pace truck went 1 to green because he does a lap in the stupid infield, and then he goes 1 to green when he comes back out. So here I am, trying to get as close as I can to get a good restart. He's not going. He doesn't have to go. We do have a start line at SRL. It is this this fire extinguisher and this red mark on the wall. It's just a line. It's a suggestion between there and kind of the green, really. It's kind of like a box almost, like between here and the opening. So you can go once you get to that line. I was hoping he would stomp it and I would have a good start, and I didn't. Luckily, the field didn't get stacked up there, but I lost half a second there on the start. You can see Dustin here too. I mean, look at that. His right rear is all the way. He's running the wall pretty much perfect. Right rear is just all over the cushion. Beautiful exit every time. And then he just didn't want to keep doing it. He kept going to the bottom. But it worked out for him because he got the win anyway. So, still trying to hold on to the top. I still can feel a little bit of cushion up there, so I'm confident I'm not going to lose too much time if those guys find something on the bottom. We're coming down here pretty late in the race. There's 6 to go, I think, and Steinke's on my rear bumper now. I can hear him. I can hear Richie. And here they went to the bottom. I had a terrible corner. Entered way too early, getting the car completely sideways, pointed almost like I'm gonna go here. Car gets sideways. Don't carry as much speed into it. Get up to the cushion and don't stay on it. So I wanted to hit this spot here on the exit to cut down and come through this line of moisture, but I didn't because I didn't enter high enough. So I go up there one more time. I think this is the last time I go up there, and the cushion's starting to feel pretty thin now. I'm losing speed. I'm in fourth all of a sudden. And now I just want to run this moisture line because I wasn't confident the top was hanging on, or the top was there anymore. So I look for the marbles. I look for the marbles. I look for the moisture. You can see here on my screen on the entry, I can see these marbles. Go to my cockpit view. I can see the marbles here. That's what I want to put my right side tires in. Okay, I'm not confident running the wall anymore with 4 to go, so I'm going to the middle where I know something's got to be there because these guys are running the bottom throwing marbles up here somewhere. I just got to go find them. I find them. I get around Richie again, but Steinke with 4 to go. Just found something pretty good here on the bottom with Dustin. Find the marbles, find the marbles. I don't have any room to get down here anyway. These guys are pretty close, Dustin, or Richie and Steinke. And then Steinke pulls up in front and goes to the top. I'm thinking, okay, I might have a chance a second again here. Get a little too sideways there on the exit. Got a little too throttle happy, thinking I could pull out in front of Steinke, I think, there. And I just got down below the marbles. And I should have stayed out here a little bit. We had plenty of room, I think. I should have. Here's another mistake. We are on coming 2 to go. 2 to go. I'm right here on his left rear tire. This is a great time to throw a slider. If I would have ducked down lower and got to it like I threw that in the heat race. Instead, I don't carry any speed. I'm worried about getting into him up there. I tried to just stay in the moisture, and he rips around the top. That would have been a great time for a slider. Slow him down, force him to cut under me, and give myself the optimal line for the, 2 to go. So Steinke goes back up there. He finds the marbles that we've all thrown up there. I've thrown marbles up there from running this line. He goes up there and finds them. Gear. I think I'm on a 583 here. I kind of wanted to set myself up to be able to get off the bottom if I needed to and run the top if I needed to. So I like a 583. 578's a little too short for the bottom. And then, 590, 598 or 588 and 596 a little too short to run the top. So 583 seems like a good sweet spot for the slick like this. And then this is a white flag lap. I knew I had these guys clear if I just, kept my head cool and didn't get all sideways on the exit. Finished with a podium. A lot of mistakes and still finished with a podium. So, you guys might watch it and think, a lot of mistakes. I mean, you ran third with guys over 4,000 or 5,000 iRating. But, they're small. Mistakes might be small, but that's all it takes for these guys to capitalize, I mean, Steinke, Dustin, Richie back there, all these guys are fantastic drivers. All it takes is half a tenth of a mess up to really throw it off and kill momentum and somebody go right around you like what happened here with Steinke. That's it, really. We park and take our picture, wave to our mom in the stands, and little frustrating frustrated with myself that I made that many mistakes, but all in all, if you can finish on the podium in this series, it's a pretty good race, pretty good drive. What else? What else can I say? Just I can't preach patience enough. Like I said, we're all kind of just cruising for 20, 25 laps there. And you could see us really start to heat it up when there's about 5-10 laps to go, and then we really want to start making passes. There's no reason to throw a slider. I mean, what did I say on lap? What lap was that? Lap 1 or lap 2 or something like that? When I caught. Let's see here. Was it this lap? Yeah. So I'm right on him here. A lot of people want to go throw a slider here on lap 2. There's no point. You know, if he enters the corner a little slow, get out of the gas. You know, you don't have to pass people on the first, second, third, fifth, 12th lap of the race. Let things play out. Let people make mistakes. Take advantage of them. That's what Steinke did to me. He ran behind me for 5-10 laps there and let me make a mistake. And he got second because of it. That's it, really. You know, I just wanted to do this for you guys. Instead of just giving you the replay, I thought I'd give you a breakdown of the things that I'm thinking about when I'm in the car, in the race, knowing the cars around you, knowing who's in them, knowing how they drive, things like that. So, other than that, just, you know, if you guys have questions or whatever it may be, feel free to message me. I know if you guys have talked to me on Discord already and stuff, and if you guys want help or you want to set up practice lobbies or whatever, I do this race on Monday because I'm off on Mondays and Tuesdays, so these are back-to-back races on Monday nights. I won't show you guys what happened at Kokomo running 5th. That's a fixed series. That setup was really tough to drive. I was running 5th, and then it just snapped loose on the cushion, and I drove down in front of 2 cars. And ended up getting 10th out of that. So, yeah, like I said, just here to help you guys, you know, as much as I can. If you guys have questions or comments or whatever it is, you know, I'm in the Discord. You can click on my name, send me a friend request or whatever it is you need to do to get me a message and stuff like that. And we'll get you guys pointed in the right direction, you know, literally and figuratively, pointing the right direction into the corners. And pointed the right direction of where you want to go and why you started doing iRacing. I think that's the biggest thing for people. They want to get on and they want to succeed right away, and they forget that it takes a long time to build up that muscle memory with your feet and your hands and you know, your brain. And you know, just be patient. You know, if you're faster than somebody in front of you, you'll get a chance to pass them. I promise. It doesn't have to be right away. You don't have to run into them to pass them. Sometimes things happen. You know, maybe they'll run into you, or you know, just move on. Go to the next race and let it go. It sucks, yeah, but you know, it happens. It's iRacing. There's not everybody's the greatest sim racer of all time that you're going against. So people make mistakes. Just forgive them and let it go. Or if it's, you know, egregious and intentional and stuff like that, send it in, obviously. But you know, often 2 times people on voice chat and stuff get a little too angry with each other, I think, and that's why I don't do officials very often anymore. It's a little too much for me to handle. So I got to my point in my sim racing career where I just figure running these leagues with guys I know and, you know, pro level drivers and stuff is fun for me. And you know, you guys can get there. I know Tommy's pointing you guys in the right direction. I've seen the stuff he's doing. I've seen the tips and stuff he's giving you guys, the setups and stuff like that. You're all going in the right direction. I promise you have great setups. You know, if you are struggling with any of it, I know he's got his Premier Insider group on Discord. You can find that by clicking on the Premier Insider information tab or something like that, I think. I'll have to ask him, or I can't remember for sure. But yeah, I mean, this video's almost 30 minutes now, so I'm going to cut it here. Again, just good luck, everybody. Stay patient. Have fun. Don't rage. Keep practicing. Ask for help if you need it. Peace out, guys.